Alright, hey guys, it's me again, Nocturne. I'm back to do the second part of my 50th stream. Let me go ahead and stuff up. Go ahead and reset that. Okay, playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which happens to be my favorite Sonic game. So let's get to it. Do Sonic alone. I don't need anybody following me around, messing stuff up. And there's the Knuckles from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And yeah, I really liked this game. I mean, I was a fan of Sonic when the first game came out, and then the second game, but this was the one that really made me a big fan of the franchise. Because I still feel that this is the best one. I mean, Sonic Mania is really good, but I find myself coming back to this one the most. This is my favorite special stage, though, hands down. Whoop. There we go. Go ahead and keep on going. There we go. It's the first emerald. We got a 50,000 bonus for that perfect. That's enough to get an extra life. And since we got 50 rings, we get to continue as well. Back here. Yeah, when Sonic 3 came out, at first I rented it a lot, you know, without even knowing about this game coming out. Then it was about 6 months later when they released this one. And, you know, then I found out you could put the two of them together. Which was interesting because I had to convince my mom to let me rent 2 games instead of just one like usual. And I had to tell her, no, you can hook them together so it makes one big game, see? Down here. And here's the next one. I'm gonna try to go for all the perfects, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. That's the way it goes. Okay. Grab this one. Of course, they got bumpers there to knock you into the red ones. Because if you touch a red sphere, you're kicked out of the bonus stage. Okay, it's this way. Nothing, okay? Keep going the way we were going. Okay, here's a big one. There we go. You can see it gets really fast when it starts kicking into high gear. It gets faster the longer you stay in there. That's another continue an extra life. Here. I think there's another one down here. Let's see. Nope. Not this one. So I'm gonna break that. Yep. Okay, please come down. Thank you. This, we're gonna use Flame Dash. And so it also protects me from the fire that this thing shoots out. Not that it really matters. Bounce this around, and if you get it to certain places, it might have a power-up jump out. There we go, I'm going to keep that bubble shield. So that keeps you from dying when you're underwater. Not really a speed runner, so I'm not trying to blaze through this as fast as I can. Just, you know, casual playthrough. Okay, you just gotta keep on passing through these. I call them gates, because I mean it's sort of what they are. Just keeping the areas separate from each other. And I just ran into a red thing. Oops. Oh well. Also, if you hit the jump button twice, you bounce around with the bubble shield. There's another one. Okay, so with those, when you jump out, they spin, and of course, you know, you can't touch the spikes. So keep on barreling through here. Yeah, let's do the bonus stage from these. This is the, yep, it's a slot machine. Pretty self-explanatory. This one's modeled after the Sonic 1 bonus stage. around, and there's goal things you need to avoid. See, there's one there. Okay. Kept dumping me out in the exact same place every time. That's pretty good. No. Now, when this game came out, I think it was like 95 or something, Blockbuster Video had a contest for video games. It was a video game championship type thing, and I'll talk more about it after this. Okay, we're gonna take a detour. So there were 3 games you had to play. It was this, Virtual Racing, and NBA Jam. Which, out of them, I knew this was the one I was going to be the best at. Because Virtual Racing I had never even played before. I couldn't even rent it anywhere. Okay, let's go back up here. Nope. Just keep going. And NBA Jam being a sports game, I wasn't really into those. Okay, let's go here. I can't believe that worked. Okay, now I gotta find where this last one is that I can get. Okay, there we go. Crap. Wow, I can't believe I pulled that one out of my ass. So yeah, it was those 3 games, and I knew with this one it wasn't going to be a problem. It was the other 2. So, you know, the day came when they had the competition. I did this game first. It was 3 minutes. You had to score as many points. And I think I ended up getting like 73,000 or something like that because I missed one of the perfects on one of the first special stage. So I ended up getting first place for that. And then with NBA Jam, I rented it a couple times to try to practice it, but I didn't do too well with that one. And then lastly, Virtual Racing, forget it. I did abysmally on that because I couldn't even rent that one. It wasn't at the Blockbuster, and it wasn't at any of the other video rental stores that were around me. So, all in all, I ended up placing like 3rd, so it wasn't too bad. And for that, I got a coupon for a free personal pan pizza at Pizza Hut. And I think I got like gift certificates to rent like a couple rentals at that Blockbuster. If I gotten first, though, I would have moved on to the next round of the championships, but it didn't happen. Okay, so there's the boss in the background. There we go. And that's the only times I'm going to hit him there. And the flame shield protects against those fire projectiles there. There we go. And that thing that was bombing me before, that's the flying battery, which we'll see later. That, and there we go. That's level 1. course, here's Nipples the enchilada. Cause no problems. Now here we are at Hydro City Zone, which how I always pronounced it, even though they kinda... It's like they put it as one word, but I still pronounce it as Hydro City. I don't pronounce it Hydrocity. That seems weird to me. Because the bubble shield, the most important thing to get in this level. Whoop. And I just lost it. Good. Great. Now I gotta rely on these. Sometimes you get stopped up like that. I love that you can just skim over the water there. That's really cool to me. Gives you a sense of speed for how fast you're going. Make sure to jump at the right time so you don't get hit. Grab an air bubble here. Okay, gotta hit the switch. Let's get those going. There's gonna be an enemy in here. Nope, there is a ring. Gonna go for it. Yeah, normally I'd save these for last, but nah, whatever. I'm not gonna worry too much about getting perfects. Because now I basically just made it impossible for me to get one. Because in order to get the perfect, I would have had to save those 4 ones that were by themselves for last. Yep. That's number 4, I think. 3 more to go. Hit that, and this should be, yep. Let's see, this should be the boss. You gotta make sure to jump so you get air. Okay. 5 hits. You should only need 1 more. There we go. Make sure to hop out again, because it still counts the timer when you're in your frozen state here. It still counts down your drowning timer, because you can still hear the things ringing. Here, so be careful of this wall that's closing in on you. More. And then you can see here comes the wall. Because instant death if you get crushed by anything. feel like this game has the best music out of all of them as well. Well, take this. Gotta be careful of that guy. Here, there should be another special stage. Nope, I was wrong. Oh well. Nope, taking a long way up then. Might have been up a little bit higher, I guess. Him. Now down. Of course, 100 rings is an extra life. Here it is. I know it's around here somewhere. Okay. So yeah, with the blue spheres, if you get to a square one and do all the rings around it in a line, they all turn into rings. But you can only do that if there's going to be ones on the inside. So those 4 ones it doesn't work for. Okay, so all that's left now are to get these last 4 ones here. There we go. 2 left. If you know where the rings are, you can get these... If you know where the giant rings are, you can get these incredibly fast. Like, it's not even an issue. You'll be supersonic before you get to Marble Gardens, the 3rd level, if you find all of them. And of course, win all of them. That's the major... That's a major part of it. Didn't quite make it. That's okay, though. I'll just have to go down this way. Please come down. Thank you. There. Cutting it a little close, but that's okay. Watch out you don't get rammed into the spikes here when you jump on these, because it sort of sticks you in place for a second. This. supposed to turn on. Wasted most of my invincibility time, but that's fine. Like that. And now we're just doing the same thing again. I always thought it was weird how he doesn't make the jumping sound effect when he jumps off of these. Like it's quiet. Okay, and land here. And then if we just jump up here. And if I hadn't bungled that other one, this would have been the last one. But I gotta do another one, because I screwed it up. Big jump over that. This side. There we go. And you see this shit. They've got rings hidden behind a gate right there. Okay, and there's one more thing that's just 4 spheres that I need to find. Okay, not that one. Try going this way. Nope, not there. There we are. And that would be the last one, but no. I gotta do that other stage that we screwed up over again. That. And he just blows up another bridge. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. This. Whoop. And now we're at the boss for this level. It's pretty simple. He makes a whirlpool to try to pull you up into that propeller. And then he tries to drop depth charges on you. But you can use them to pop up here and get some free hits on him. And then you can always hit him when he's on his way down. Just so long as you don't touch the propeller, you're good. Hydro City Zone. There's Marble Garden. Okay, we got the Lightning Shield, which gives you a double jump, and it pulls rings towards you magnetically. As you can see, they follow you for a while. here. Because you got shit like this. Okay. If I were Knuckles, I could go that way, but I'm not, so we're going this way. And a lot of the spikes in this level are these guys. So you can tell because you'll bounce off of them instead of getting hurt by them. And we got these things. You gotta run on them, and then when they touch the ground, they fly off really fast. And you need those in order to break certain barriers. Hills because they're too steep to run up. Another one of these things. There we go. And I like this level has those arrows to sort of like help you along. These things you just gotta hit them 3 times, and then they open a gate up for you. Okay, if this is what I think it is. Yep. Okay, I gotta concentrate. I'm not gonna screw this one up this time. Screw those rings. I don't need them. Of all the ones to screw up on, this one's pretty simple. There we go. And that's all the emeralds. See? Yes. Now I can be supersonic. And you do that by jumping in the air and then hitting the button again, which instead of activating your insta shield, turns you super. The only problem is it plays the invincibility theme no matter what now. And you're invincible to everything except drowning and being crushed by an object. So I had to be careful there. That would have been very silly if I had died. And yeah, this boss is toast. Because you can jump almost to the top of the screen. And because I had the flame shield on, those stalactites bounced right off me. Oh yeah, and you have to not have a shield either. If you have a shield, you can't turn supersonic. Because you'll just do the shield special ability. There's Robotnik, he pops up. And when you hit him once, he changes the landscape a little to get you to go to the next place. So you go down here. I could have went the other way, but I didn't feel like it. I figure you went through all that trouble changing the area for me, I might as well take it. If we go down here, and if I turn in the right direction, now, when we collect a giant ring, it just gives us 50 rings immediately. So the second I lose the shield, I can turn supersonic. Right now. Sometimes you have to be careful because you might go too fast and like overshoot a platform or something. And bottomless pits can still kill you. In addition to drowning or being crushed. And if you notice, the ring count is going down. You can only stay a supersonic for as long as you have rings. And it's not unlimited. Is so annoying. They put it there like it's telling you to go that way, but there really isn't anything there. Catch the ground again. There we go. Yep, can't go up that way. Now we have another area where we have to outrun something, otherwise it's going to crush us. In this case, it's the top of the screen. And I can't tell you how many times that crusher right there has killed me. And you'll notice that any flickies that the little blue birds, any flickies that I save from a robot is also super. And now it's time for the boss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. You can keep hitting them. It's not gonna matter. You can't defeat him in this first part. That's because Tails comes by. And if he doesn't do anything stupid like that, whoop. Come on, man. Could you get me, please? Huh, that's weird. I've never had this happen. Let me kill him so we can end this shit. He's supposed to keep picking you up normally. Not whatever the hell this is that he's doing. Okay, I need you to cooperate, because otherwise I won't be able to finish the level. Why are you doing this? This is very strange. I've never had this happen before. Usually you're able to control him. If I'm soft locked here, I'm going to be incredibly pissed off. Because I can't even wait for the time to expire. Hold on. Let me give this a second here, because this is very bizarre. Am I gonna have to bind, like, controller 2 or something? Is that what the problem is? Does it think there's a second controller? Hold on a second. Ah, I think I see the problem. Let me change that. Apply. There we go. I see the problem. I had the second controller set to having the Sega Menacer plugged in. And that's why it wasn't understanding what to do with Tails. Thought I was soft locked for a second there. I was going to be really pissed off. And there he goes. Not to be seen again for a while. There's Carnival Night. The requisite casino-like level. Although there's no slot machines in this one because we already had that covered by the bonus game. Got a lot of stuff that just kind of tosses you around. And a lot of stuff that tries to crush you. This, where the longer you let it drop, when you jump, it goes up higher. No. Walk through this wall, and yep. There we go. This way instead. You can usually end up with there being a lot of different ways to get to the end of a stage. It's not just like a single path. There's a whole lot of different ways you can go. Should be getting close to the end now. Yep, here we go. This is one of the few bosses that has a special gimmick in order to defeat it. So what you do is you need to hit the central part, and then wait for the little spinny thing to hit it. And all the while, it's destroying the floor. And any part where the floor is destroyed completely becomes a bottomless pit. There's a few, like, gimmick bosses in this game, and I'll talk about them when they come. But that's the first one. There we go. And I like that each act has a different song. Like, it's the same sort of theme, but it's kind of like mixed differently. As you can see, this is the submerged part of the carnival. And yes, you do still have to worry about air. And the only way to get it in this level is to hit any balloons that are underwater, because they'll give you air. That was close. I thought for sure that was gonna kill me. Take this. Definitely take these. Oop. Not the right angle. There we go. Those guys you gotta watch out, because they'll teleport from side to side. And these barrels, if you press up and down, you can make them go higher or lower. This is extremely important later in this level. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to progress. And I'll definitely point that out when it comes. Okay, that's definitely hiding something. And in this level, you gotta be careful, because a lot of those times, the middle floors there will drop you down, and you'll have to play another part of the level again. There's that. Okay, and this is the most annoying part of the level. He turns the lights off for some reason. I don't know how this is supposed to hinder you, but whatever. That's what he does. Jump that. They'll definitely crush the shit out of you. Yeah, and then here's where you're only getting bubbles by popping those balloons. Otherwise, you're not getting anything. I always thought this place looked so weird with the lights off. Okay, let's go down here. Make sure not to get crushed. And then I start at the last signpost I hit, and I don't remember where that is. You get the lights turned on, though, after too long passes. Those. There we go. And then just go up here. And lights are back on. Like I said, I don't know what he was trying to accomplish by doing that, but hey, you know, whatever. You gotta laugh at it. Okay, this shit right here. This is a room with no exit. So if you didn't know that you have to press up and down to make this go higher and lower, you would have not gotten out of that room. Because that's what happened to me the first time I played this game. I had no idea what the hell I was doing and how to get out of there. And I don't know if it said it in the manual or not, but you know, when you rented a game, very rarely it came with a manual. So I had to literally wait for GamePro magazine to come out the month after, so it would tell me about this level, because they were having different... They were doing per month a couple levels from this game to tell you how to get through them. And I had to wait for the second month in order for them to spill the beans about this one. And then after that, that was when I finally saw you gotta press up and down on that thing. Okay, he shoots you back up again. And then of course this boss, if you're Supersonic, is cake. Because all he does is drop that ball down and then try to create an electric current to kill you. If you're Supersonic, that shit don't matter, so just kick his ass. Okay, and now we get in the cannon, and we're going to my favorite level of the game. With the best music in the game. We'll see if on YouTube this music gets me copyright struck. For that. Okay, let's head on down this way. There we are. That's when I really don't want to turn into Supersonic, because I want to keep this music playing. You have to jump in order to detach that, otherwise you'll be in a loop going down those slides forever. You got little penguin robots. And then these platforms, you gotta spin dash into them to make them go. Or you can use the spring too, either way. Okay. Let's just get it moving. We heard the whole song. Now here, gotta push this to get it going. And then we just ride on it. I like that his duck animation is different too when he's Supersonic. It's like him crouching down, getting ready to run, instead of him like curling himself up. Jump there. Brakes. And now it's time for the boss. Very simple. He makes a shield out of snowballs and then tries to hit into you. That's it. And then he'll throw the shield up in the air to try to make it land on you. I'll save that for the next stage, so I start with rings. 2, where we're outside for the most part. Now with the electric shield, it breaks that Orbinaut's things there, so you can just hit him when you want to. Whoop, almost made it to that one up. Got these little snow drifts that you need to spin dash through to clear the snow away. And now we're underground again. These things, you just gotta keep going up and down on them. Let the momentum carry you up. New to this game are monitors with Robotnik's face on them, and if you hit those, it's like you took a hit from an enemy, so yes, they can kill you. If you hit one and don't have any rings, you're dead. Whoop. Almost got hit there. Okay, now it's snowing, so we're at the boss. And this one, he just tries to freeze you. He lowers that platform down, and that mist freezes you, so you have to be careful. And then after 6 hits, he comes down. And that mist coming out of the back of him can freeze you too. And if you get frozen, you take a hit. So you'll either lose a shield, lose rings, or die. Okay, and now we're heading to the last level of Sonic 3. Now these things, they spawn enemies to appear. And if you sit here long enough and watch the points go up, you'll eventually start getting 1-ups. But I don't feel like sitting there that long. I mean, you gotta sit there for a long time. Go down here. I'll take that. And you can see the death egg in the background from Sonic 2. This is where it crash landed after Sonic 2. And you can see he's been trying to repair it. And that's pretty much the backstory you need. Got these boxes, which change those platforms there. I don't know why I got that. I'm already supersonic, I'm already invincible. And those just toss you over to the side in a fancy way. It's just a fancy way of getting to the other side. Here. And I got the speed shoe so I can go even faster. That's the one power-up in Sonic games I like never pick up. Because I feel like when you have the speed shoes on, you go too fast. And you get really hard to control. That. Make sure to grab that. Get taken over here. And we're almost done with the level. It's not a long game, even especially to this by itself, because this is the last level. But it didn't matter because 6 months later they came out with Sonic and Knuckles to attach to it, which that's supposed to be the full game. They kind of didn't have time, so they were just like, okay, just release this one and then we'll work on the other one. Okay, now we're getting close to the end of the act. Now we get this part, which I think only serves to drain your rings, because you can't move during this cutscene. He throws a bomb, and you watch the entire building collapse. And you can't progress, you have to wait for it to collapse fully before you can move on to the boss, which is right here. And it just spins spikes around. The only problem is, though, when you jump at it, it'll fly up to try to get out of your range. So if you keep jumping at it, you got a good chance that it won't hit. You won't be able to hit it. Camera I use is so loose. It's always like tilting backwards. So now here's Act 2 of Launch Base, which is just basically the piping that I think Robotnik is using to repair it. That's what I like to think of it as. Repair the defect, I mean. Grab that. Glad I grabbed it. Nope, missed. We're gonna head down now. You gotta remember, you gotta be careful because you can still drown as Supersonic. Sucks I lost that bubble shield. But you're not underwater too much in this level. You got those lasers that can hurt you. But not me, because I'm supersonic. Down here. Another underwater adventure. Okay, let's wait for this to go through. There we are. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about drowning, because he keeps the shield on. Okay, it's time for the boss of Act 2. And all he does is launch his big balls at you. Oh, I got inside him. But there's more. So we actually get to ride his Eggmobile for once. Then, of course, 4 Dicks here is in the way. But he gets he gets his ass tossed into the ocean, so... Because this is the death egg taking off. And you can really see, like, the scope of how big this thing is. Because those are the thrusters pushing it off. And it takes all this time just to get to, presumably, what I would figure would be the middle of it. And there's another boss here. There you go. He just kind of goes up and down, firing lasers at you, and you just got to be careful because there's that little spike ball that's orbiting him that can hurt you. And that's it. That's Sonic 3. If we were playing Sonic 3 by itself, that would be the end. But since we're playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles, it keeps going. So in Sonic 3, what would happen is you would fall like this. You would see the death egg in the background falling too. Except when it got to the bottom, it would explode, and Sonic would do a win pose. But now, since we have Sonic and Knuckles attached, the game keeps going. Look, there's Knuckles again. He's trying to hide something. What could he be hiding? Well, let's go find out. Okay. We got new super rings. These ones flash like this. And they take us here. So our regular Chaos Emeralds go away. And now we got these super emeralds. Okay. I'm gonna take a break. About a 10-minute break. Use the bathroom, do that kind of stuff. And I'll be right back so you can listen to this cool music. Whoop. Okay, I am back. Right there. Whoop, there we go. Good thing there's no time limit in here. So in order to activate a stage, you just jump on top, and you get to pick which level you want to do. So if you want to do the harder ones first, go for it. So new to Sonic and Knuckles are those yellow spheres, and they just catapult you up. Oh, I almost lost there. They catapult you 5 spheres forward. And it goes to show I shouldn't really talk while I'm doing this. Not for these special stages, anyway. Yeah, so we'll just keep on going until we find the ones that we missed. Gotta be around here somewhere. Oh, got those already. There we are. I can't get a perfect anyway. Okay, just got 4 left. They're always the worst to find. There they are. There we go. Big emerald. And it doesn't show up on the status screen because it's too big. So what we do is we scroll down and we watch it get activated. Ping. There we go. Okay, and so he doesn't know we were in there. We're gonna shut the door. He'll never suspect a thing. Because he's Knuckles. He's not very smart. I think that's been pretty well established in the canon. That Knuckles isn't the brightest person on the Mobius. Oh, and now, no more... You don't get to turn into Super Sonic anymore because you gave the emeralds up to get the super ones. Oh, that was a mistake. Yeah, what the hell, grab it. Oh, there's one down there. You can tell because the score and the lives counter's freaking out. That's how you know there's a super special ring. Because the flashing makes all that other stuff freak out. Let's go over to the end here. Mosey on through here. Yeah, this one you really got to be paying attention because you got to turn and not turn too soon or too late, otherwise that'll happen. Okay, so I'm gonna get kicked out because I suck. These things that grab onto you just gotta spin dash so they let go. All you gotta do for this is just press it down. You can press it a little bit to move up one tick, or you can press it down all the way to move up by a couple. If you're playing Sonic and Tails and you manage to get them on either side, you can go up very fast if you both press down at the same time. Okay, and now we're at the boss. This guy. And all you have to do is just jump at him when he's facing that way, so the jets on his backpack don't hit you. Act 1. Got 22 lives. Okay, he's still around. He's probably upset that we messed with his special ring. So he's gonna send us up here where it's fall. We'll grab that. You gotta watch out because the mushrooms that Mole throws at you can send you flying backwards. But not if you're holding on to one of those things there. The chicken can blow you away, like that. And it's usually always in the spikes or an enemy or something. You gotta hit them quick. And yep, I was gonna say I knew that I hit it. I knew that I hit it wrong. Yeah, they want me to go up. Not that way. That's up, but not upright. There we go. Okay, it's still fall, but it's just kind of a weird, more sunny looking fall than where we were at last. Let's try that one again. There we go. God damn it. Okay, let's do that one later. I'm gonna have to come back to that one. I'm pretty sure this is the end of the level. Yep. So we got this weird satellite thing. Hit it, and then you just get 6 free hits on them. And it's a kind of auto-scroller where we gotta jump over these spikes here. But he's already dead, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Now onto the flying battery zone. And this is the thing that was dropping bombs on us all the way back about an hour and a half ago in level 1. Lower you so you can advance. Otherwise you'll be stuck on that floor. Got these mouse robots. Mines. And then of course, since we're on a flying battleship, there's going to be a lot of bottomless pits. Of course, the flame shield protects you from the flamethrowers on the sides of those. Just wait right here. There we go. Rings. Now you're going to see a lot of the containers here, but a lot of times they have enemies in them, so be careful which ones you're hitting, because they could also have rings as well. It depends on which one you hit. It's not random. Go through here. And you have these. When the electricity turns on, it pulls everything up. Here. Okay, so for example, that one's just a yellow spring. I'm gonna keep going this way. Big ass spring right there. We can push this out of the way. And there we go. Let's try over here first. I think I've had enough with that other one. This looks a little bit more civilized. You gotta be careful of those yellow ones because they can bounce you right into any red spheres you might have turned red in these center parts. Not that way. Not that way. Just keep on searching around until we find them. This way? Yep. Okay. Ha. I wasn't gonna get tripped up a third time. Okay, so we got that one. Fast with that one. And here's another gimmick boss. He flails his arms around, wait for him to flash, and then just walk off. And he hits himself in the head. That's it. He's gotta do that 6 times. And then he dies. Give me one more. Go. I always thought that's the one thing about this game that I thought was silly, these like weird gimmick bosses. Okay, Act 2. Take this middle one. Nope, gotta take this one. Oh, I didn't see I was facing the wrong way. Now I got these things. I got spikes on the side, so you can't go that way. You gotta just wait for it to come down. Drops down. I got this weird shit where you're kind of at the mercy of how that tube turns. I always thought it was funny how it picks up everything except for your character with the lightning shield on. You think that your character would get stuck. Past that. That's definitely a crushing hazard. Nope, not that way. I'm gonna go this one instead. As these platforms pop out. Go for a ride with this part. Those. That one's double gated, so you know it's important. Wait for them to come down. Grab some rings there. I gotta wait for this little guy to grab you. Take you behind the drum there. And those flamethrowers, if you stand on the top part for too long, they spring you upwards. And there we go, first death. I had a feeling that was going to happen. I was like, huh, that's probably going to come back down. It's been a while that it's been attached to the ceiling. And here. Let's see this one. Okay, we're just gonna go with this one. Sometimes they put you on these really narrow pathways that kind of just lead you where you need to go. I think this is probably the shortest one. Yeah, that's it. Done. Shortest special stage on record. Hopefully with those 2 screw-ups I did, I'm able to get all the Super Emeralds before the end of the game. If not, I'll just have to go back. Yeah, this is a very simple boss. Just don't get hit by the laser. And each time it hits, he squeezes the room shut a little bit more. But it doesn't matter. Another gimmick boss because you can hit the laser emitter, but it won't do anything. And I think this is the last one. Yep, there we go. But there's more to it. 'Cause now we got a flying battery zone is taking a dive. We need to haul ass to get out of here. Like that. Now we just gotta wait for the catwalk to come up to us. Okay, and you're home free. And because this is moving back, you just walk forward, you're stuck in place like a treadmill, so... And then the boss just drops down. So he has a flamethrower on top. And you just gotta wait for him to start rotating. If you make a big jump, you don't even have to worry about the fire. There we go, that's it. And all those animals fall to their deaths, probably. Because I have no idea how high up we are. Okay. Sandopolis Zone. The longest level, the 2 longest levels in the game. I mean, you can easily go over the 10-minute time limit in this level and the next one, if you're not paying attention. Go this way instead. You got sand that pulls you up. You gotta push blocks in order to make a walkway for yourself and make a moving platform. They even have you rappelling down the sides of certain towers. Now, it's not instant death if you fall down that quicksand pit, because you saw there were platforms down there. Push these. And then they just stop when they get to the end. I think if these little guys here, that you just gotta spin into them in order to hit them. Climb up this way. We got those loops that make you do them in threes for some reason. Here we go, this. These make you rappel down the side of the thing. I'm really surprised that didn't kill me. I'll get some kind of shield. And there are rings here, but the giant ones, but I don't know where the hell they're at. This level is like the worst for trying to find special stages. And then here we go. We're just rappelling down the side of the tower here. Here. Jump right into that. Okay, just ride the sand there. Double crusher. Wait for those spikes to go up. So I'm not getting crushed today. Makes nice try, jackass. So you see we're almost 5 minutes in and there's still more level to do. Okay, this is the end though. Whoop. That almost was the end. Okay, and here's another gimmick boss. First we gotta wait for this pyramid to rise up out of the ground. And we got this rock guy. Who he comes up. Then when his head peeks out, you can hit him. But you can hit him all day, you'll never kill him. You need to lead him over here. And he just does a bunch of stupid jumps. Takes him forever. Because we need to lead him over to here. And you can make him jump into the quicksand himself, it doesn't matter. Just as long as he gets into the quicksand, he dies. Now Act 2. Where we gotta deal with turning lights on and off. So you can turn the lights on, but eventually they'll shut off again. And we got these sliding doors that we need to get through in time. The reason why we have to worry about the lights is because we gotta worry about ghosts. The light gets rid of them, but you have to be careful because if it gets completely dark, the ghosts will start to attack you and you can't destroy them. They're an invincible enemy. Okay, we're trying this. And you can get crushed by those doors like I almost just was. So you gotta be careful. And I'm not gonna worry about repelling because that's definitely gonna waste time. Because you can see how dark it's getting already. But the ghosts are harmless until the lights completely go out. So until then, it's fine that they're there. They're not going to do anything to you. It's just when it gets completely pitch black is when they try to kill you. I got this, where sand is going to come up. Now the ghosts are going to start attacking any second, so I need to find a light switch. Because what they'll do is eventually they'll stop moving around, and they'll just start dive bombing, like this. There we go. That scared that. Here. The sand should still be coming at us. Yep, there it is. Okay, and this lets you know that you're entering a new area because it's a super fast one. So we're getting close to the end here. Whoop. Lucky I landed the way I did. Okay, we're gonna head this way, because I can't go over there. And I ain't got no damn rings. Okay. Luckily this will help me grab some. here. Okay. Oh, there's another light switch right there. I think. Yeah, this is the end here. Now it's time for the boss. This giant sphinx. Gotta hit it. Gotta uncover Robotnik. Let's not get too greedy. You have a limited time to kill it because there's a wall back there. And with all the spikes that are on it, you're gonna get crushed to death if you don't take too long. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm probably not gonna get all the super emeralds, but that's okay. I can always do that, come back later. Grab them and then do it that way. Some more great music. That was stupid. Oh well. Just a game, whatever. Now, this is definitely the level where you're gonna want a flame shield. But they don't always call for flame shield up for you. Those guys, the cloud, if it attaches to you, you start losing rings by like a ring per second. But once you destroy them, the cloud goes away. They're called toxomisters. There we go. That's the shit I'm talking about. Got these, you got a spin dash. Spin dash to the left makes them go down. And spin dash to the right makes them go up. Pretty self-explanatory. Those guys blow up, but if you have a shield, you don't have to worry about it. Lava, no problem. Got a flame shield on. Oh, it's the guy from Marble Gardens Act 1, and now he's dead. I almost wonder what purpose he served being here. Okay, let's say there should be one in here. Huh. I guess because the super ring was activated, the graphics for the monitor blowing up glitched out. Okay, let's go through this one. This one's pretty straightforward. You just go through the outer area, and then you just gotta go to that inner part. There you go, and now we just gotta go into this one. And there you are. Got a purple one. think that's 4? 3 or 4. Because I don't want to lose this flame shield. This level's a huge pain in the ass of that one. Door. Nope. Don't want it. Oh, there's another one there. How do I get to it? Okay, must have to do with something going over this way. There's gotta be something having to do with up there, but I can't seem to get into it. Flame shield. Yeah, forget it. Because I'm getting close to the boss of this act. Heading up. I used to say in the cartoon, up, over, and gone. And he's voiced by Jaleel White. $200. Whoop. That sucks. This level, you gotta be careful if you see a big open space, because usually one of those spike platforms will jut down on you. Hey! Hello! It's nice to see you. Yes, it is a big level. It's one of my favorites, too. Oop. Shouldn't have done that. Let's head down here. Okay, and now we're at the boss. Boss is 2 parts. First is these eyes, and then it's this hand. You have to destroy the hands in order to defeat the boss. Pretty simple. Sunburn Tales, thank you for joining me. I like your username. Okay, one more should do it. There you go. All of the Act 1 bosses take like 6 hits to kill. Unless they're one of those weird gimmick ones, in which case they might be different. Okay, now the lava cools. And we're in this part. Completely different. Completely different tone, completely different sounding music. I like this act a lot. I guess it makes sense since Ice Cap was my favorite Sonic 3 level, I would like this one. Keep on going through. Head down here. those. So, what's your favorite Sonic game? My friend in chat, who just popped up. Oh, I got spanked. Got spanked by that flame. Okay. Damn it. Well, luckily, I made Super Sonic, so we'll be able to see the final boss, final hidden boss, without, getting all the Super Emeralds, because I don't think that's going to happen, because this is the last level where they appear in. And let me see. Yeah, I'm missing 3 of them, because I goofed on this one twice. Just gonna head on this way. I'm not too worried about getting perfects anymore. Let's just get through these. Now this way. I got these little gates. Now I just jump over here. And do the same thing. 3, 2, 1, boom. Yeah, 2 to go. Oh well. It happens. Will these push me around a little? And down here towards this big ramp. Let's arc right off of it. Gotta keep on heading down. Ah. Damn, just one off. Oh, this one. This is one I can never get a perfect on because I can never figure out the logistics of jumping into the middle to get to the rings and then jumping back out. Because this entire level is just these squares of blue spheres. And if you hit the wrong one, you're just screwed. And now we got this long-ass one here. And 1, 2. Done. That sucks though, man. No, not a single ring picked up. Almost got it. Okay, and this is getting towards the last part now. Because you got all these platforms. Damn it. I'm definitely waiting for that. Not taking any chances now. Especially not with no rings. Okay, and we should be getting to the end. Yep. Well, the end of this part anyway. Because you try to climb up this big staircase. And there's a certain jerk-ass on top who stops you. And then you just plummet. And hey, there's the death egg. And now you just gotta get through this little auto-scroller part. Dodge the missiles. And then just make it across here. Okay, once you hit here, you're good. Unless you slip off the platform like that. In which case you're not good. Okay, once you stay on that one, the camera unlocks and you can descend. What you want to do is get the lightning shield so you can get over here and get this flame shield. Because otherwise, if you don't get the flame shield, you're going to have to hop from platform to platform. And this is yet another gimmick boss. Robotnik pops up, and he launches mines, and the mines have to hit into him in order to damage him. And if I didn't have the flame shield, I would have to hop from rock to rock. But the flame shield keeps you immune from lava, so you're good. I think it takes like 14 mines, so you're here for a little while. Yeah, the only bad thing that can happen would be if you either walked into Robotnik or walked into a mine to lose your flame shield. There we go. And then as soon as you hit this, the lava cools again, so you can walk on it. Okay, we just gotta go through here. And that's it. No hypersonic for this playthrough, unfortunately. Because all of the chances to get giant rings have now run out. You just gotta go through here. Got these teleporters. And then when you head over here, you get to finally put a certain echidna in this place. So if if you can get him into a loop like this, you've pretty much got him. Because his AI is programmed to jump at you and glide. Sometimes he'll spin dash at you, but mostly he stands around and tries to punch you. And here's where the Super Emeralds were. This is where we were getting warped to at the time. Knuckles saying, hey, put that back. So he tries to stop him. And then Robotnik just shocks the ever-loving shit out of him. And then we fall about, I don't know, probably 10 stories. Okay, so he tells you to come along. Because he's not a jerk anymore. And now my favorite level in Sonic and Knuckles. So, he's got the Death Egg launched. And now he's firing out Egg Robos. Then Knuckles comes by, and he extends a bridge out to you. And that's the last we see of him until the very end. So whenever you see one of those things jump out of the background, that means an Egg Robo is going to pop up. They're really the only enemy in this level. Like, Badnik-wise. And there's a few bosses in this level. And they're all throwbacks to Sonic 1 and 2, which is something that I love when games do. Like, right here. This is a throwback to the first boss in Sonic 1. However, you'll notice the driver isn't Robotnik. This is a version called Mecha Sonic. It's not Metal Sonic from Sonic CD, or the silver one from Sonic 2. This is a third, completely different one, known as Mecha Sonic. Keep on moving. Let's grab that. Let's keep going up. That's the main thing you're going to be doing in this level. You just got to keep going up. Now here's a throwback. This is the boss from Metropolis Zone of Sonic 2. Except in this instance he actually stays so that you can hit him. Because normally in Sonic 2 Robotnik would be up too high, and then he just shoots a laser. That's it. We get a teleporter. Okay, I don't feel like waiting for that spike ball to come around. Go through the wall here. Extra life. I always seem to get hit by that one specific swinging ball there. Right on the teleporter. So you see how high up we're getting. Then you get over here, see some animals come out, and an Egg Robo pops out, and that should be the last one. Okay, and And now, we actually fight Mecha Sonic one-on-one. So he has several moves he can do. He can go through the air like that, he can bounce like that, and if he lands facing away from you, he's gonna try to ram his spikes into you. You can get him to do it. There he goes. Just like that. And you can see he's kind of like really big and bulky. He's not like... not at all like Metal Sonic or the other one. And he's deactivated for now. So he doesn't blow up, he just kind of drops down. And that's actually an important plot point for later. But not for Sonic, for somebody else. Well, you can probably figure out who that is, considering the title of the game. So now it's time for the last normal level. Yep, here we go. Death Egg Zone. And yes, Death Egg is named after the Death Star. Because everybody loves a good Star Wars reference. Hey, asshole. Watch where you're going. Here. Those weird things that just kind of lift you up in the air. Guess I'm going this way instead. Oh, it just leads me back here. Okay, so don't miss that platform. Got it. I'll take that. These weird things here. And these, like, conveyor belt elevator things. Wait for that to come back. And you got these smaller ones that bounce all around. And that if you jump on it, you can change the direction it goes in. Lightning shield, the rings just come to me, so I don't have to worry about it. That is a bottomless pit though, so you gotta make sure to jump out. Then you get this little room where you gotta bounce on that thing in the middle and turn all of the yellow lights red. That opens the gate on the other side. And then we get these things that just sort of transport you. Just being flashy, really. These things are a huge pain in the ass when you're super hypersonic because they're just a ring drain. send you all around. You can see all the shit I'm missing. But it's time for the boss. So he's got those little eggs around him. He moves them down, brings them up, shoots them out at you. And each time you hit him, one of them blows up and throws spikes at you. Very simple. Nope. But once you destroy that, it's not over. He has a second phase, where you've got these platforms. And what you want to do is go on a platform, which is a little difficult because he's got spikes. And then when you hit him, you don't have to worry about the laser because you're on the platform and you're protected. But that could also happen. Alright, forget it. There we go. I got a little hairy there. Okay. We're almost done. Got Act 2 and then one more level. Now, you gotta deal with being upside down sometimes. Not all the time, just sometimes. Now you see you're pretty much in outer space, so, you know, that's just how it is. Don't worry about it too much. It's a video game. Those. And even though you're upside down, you still have to press down to duck and up to look upwards. They didn't reverse the controls, which is fine with me. It really doesn't matter if they do or not. Another one of these. And now upside down. Whoop. Get out of there. Thankfully, there's no, like, when you're upside down like this, there's no pits. So you don't have to worry about falling upwards into a bottomless pit or whatever. Let's go ahead and angle that so we get across. Same thing with this one. And of course, the more you stand off to one side, the more it will angle faster. Down. And now we get to do one of these upside down. And in case you screw up, they do have springs to help you. Might as well. It's not like there's anything down there. It's just a lot of empty space for this one. That one, just go through, and another one. They liked this gimmick and they were going to get all of their use out of it they could. Nope, not there. Okay, we're getting close to the end now. Not too much longer. There we go. One last little ride on one of these things. Because as you saw, if you jump, you can change its direction. Down here. And then we go up, and we're at the boss. This stupid thing. Basically what this thing does is it lays mines, and you need to use its mines on it in order to cause damage. So the way you can do that is either by to spin dash into upside down ones, or change the gravity so the regular ones will fall on him. Eventually you'll get him. Just keep hitting him. There you go. Okay, but that's not all. Got two more bosses. This first one. A much larger version of his mech from Sonic 2. And it has two phases. Just gotta spin dash between them. It takes 3 hits to destroy each finger, but functionally it's the same as the boss from Lava Reef Act 1. Okay, now he's gonna come up here and chase us down. Gotta hit him to open that up. And you just jump twice. Then you gotta bonk him at least once to get him to open up. Okay, one more will do it. Whoop. There you go, and one more. But it's pretty easy. It's just him running away. Except he runs away extremely fast, so you need to run in order to keep up with the screen. There you go. Last level. So since I got all of the Chaos Emeralds, I'm eligible to do this level. I didn't get all the Super Emeralds though, but that's okay. You can still do this as Super Sonic. You don't have to be Hypersonic. So all you gotta do is make sure you collect rings, and avoid the missiles that come at you. You don't die if you get hit by missiles, they just stun you, and you lose rings. And you need all the rings you can get because the boss you fight in the middle of the stage, there's no rings to collect at all. They should be coming up right now. Okay, so this thing. You have to go around it and make sure the missiles hit it. And you see if you get hit by a bullet, you just get knocked back. It doesn't kill you. Because you're Super Sonic. You can't die unless you run out of rings. There we go. And you can press the jump button to dash around faster. But that goes down there. And now it's the final boss. And there's rings to collect, so it's pretty easy. Just press the jump button to dash forward and hit into him 8 times and he's done. And if you go in low like that, he releases those like spikes. And that's it. That's Sonic 3. Knuckles done. That took 2.5 hours? Not bad. But I didn't get the best of the best ending, but that's okay. I can always save that for when I do a playthrough with Knuckles. And let's see what happens. Yeah, see that one guy didn't stay long. That's alright, I guess. It happens. Oh, we did just enough to get it back up floating again. But we don't get a little vignette of Knuckles watching us leave. And that's the credits. That was Sonic 3 and Knuckles. My favorite Sonic game, and pretty much one of the best. I don't know, there's been some hits, a whole lot of misses with this franchise, but hey, you know, that's how it goes. He couldn't quite make the jump to 3D very well. I also like the fact that they didn't make a unique sprite for the plane going in the opposite direction, so they just flipped it. They did that a lot in this era of gaming, 8-bit and 16-bit, to save space. The space on that cartridge was at a premium. You had to cram everything you could in there to make it fit. So, I'll let the credits go, and I think that'll be it. I had another thing planned, but it would be kind of pointless to do with there being no one watching this. So I'll save it for another time, when I have an actual audience. Yep, there he is, Brad Buxer. And Michael Jackson, although they didn't credit him. They kept him off, but that's alright. So yeah, we got birds, we got dolphins. Got like all the other games, we got a nice medley of the level themes to play us out for the end credits music. I think that's a nice thing they did for all 3 games. Of course, like Sonic 3 by itself had different music, but I mean, you're really supposed to play these games together. Okay, we're getting towards the end now. Off, turn super, and there you go, you got a thumbs up. Good job. But what's this? Seems one of the egg robots survived. But that'll come into play later. And that stays there until you press start. So now that you've beaten the game, you can go back to 1 player. You get a nice clear thing with Super Sonic. Although that one emerald kind of does stick in my craw. So, we're gonna go back to Mushroom Hill, and we're gonna get that emerald. Because this is the fastest place I know to get a super ring, because it's right here. And Knuckles' secret stash, or whatever the hell he wants to call that. Okay, let's not screw this one up this time. Okay, then this way. Turn. Turn, yes. There we are. Okay, it's gonna be... Oh, I see where it is. Right here. I almost screwed up again. There, finally. Jesus Christ. There we go. All the super emeralds. And now that they're all activated, now the Master Emerald activates. And now we can be hypersonic. Alright, I'm not going to go through all this again. So that should have saved. So we're going to reset. There we go. And now we're going back here. And now we're hypersonic. We flash all different colors. We got streaks coming out of us. And if we were playing a regular side-scrolling level, I could double tap the button to make the screen flash and destroy all enemies on screen. But I'm not going to do that because I like you guys too much. But it's pretty much the same controls, it's just like a different aesthetic. Instead of just being yellow, he flashes all the different emerald colors. He's got those little sparkles coming off of him. And he can also press the button to dash around. I think his dash is faster, but we'll see. I mean, it won't take long to do this again. I mean, I'm already at the missile carrier. That's about the same. There we go. Just gotta keep spinning around him. Kinda missed on that one. Traveling in too tight of a circle. There we go. Now you just go on ahead. Wait for him to finish his blow-up thing. Okay. And now we just gotta finish him off and see the true ending. Which is one little extra scene. Shouldn't be too much longer. There we go. I beat the game again. Yay! So now you notice this time he stays as hypersonic. He doesn't turn back to normal. Until you get to the plane. That's how you know you did it correctly. You see now the emerald is actually glowing, as before it was just dim. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna stop after this. I streamed about 3 hours earlier, and then another 3 hours now. So we lift the island back up again. But this time, we get a little scene of the island floating off, and then Knuckles running up to watch us leave. Oh, isn't that nice? Okay, enough of that shit. It's time for the credits now. Again. So the credits pretty much play out the same. The only difference is at the very end of the credits, you don't see that little scene of the Egg Robo getting up out of the wreckage of the other ones. You see a little Sonic 3 and Knuckles insignia, which we'll see when we get to it. So, yeah, 50 streams. Wow, it seems like a lot faster than I thought it would. I wasn't counting those 4 bonus streams I did, which I probably won't do those anymore. I don't think it's a good idea to just all of a sudden stream something out of nowhere. I should have a plan ahead of time and have schedule ahead of time. So I didn't count those, but yeah, this is the 50th stream I did. It's been interesting trying to learn how to do this and figuring out how OBS works, how Twitch works. I'm glad I got followers. I wish I was affiliate, but that'll come in time, hopefully. But the followers I have, I'm very thankful for. And I'm really glad that if you watch my stuff, you enjoy it. Whether you watch it here or watch it on YouTube when I put the VOD up later. Which this one I'll probably split into 3 parts, considering I did Super Metroid. So that'll have to go with the Metroid retrospective. And then this one and the other one will probably go into one-shots. The one-shots playlist I have. I know a lot of I couldn't get a lot of them saved on Twitch because I didn't know you could make a highlight out of the entire stream and then force Twitch to save it. If I'd known that ahead of time, I would have saved all of them, but, you know, that's how it goes. But if I make affiliate, it'll let me upload videos, so I'll be able to put them back on Twitch. But they're all on my YouTube channel. And I see someone has joined in. Hello. You came in right at the end. But thank you for watching. Okay, so that's Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Hooray. That's gonna change. And there you go. That's the... And it's the same thing for all 3 characters if you get all 14 Chaos Emeralds. You get this little logo here. With Tails the only one being polite, actually waving goodbye to the player. Okay, let me shut that off. Ooh, ignore that. Alright, so I think I'm going to end it here. Let me throw up my... Bloop. Thanks for watching. And we're going to raid somebody. Let's see who be streaming tonight. Let me stop the recording.